Hello, everybody. Ezra Rosaire here. So I want to talk to you all about this Derrick Gunn report that's been catching a lot of attention lately. It's a very confusing situation because on one side, you have Derrick Gunn talking about how Jalen Hurts is really struggling. But then on the other side, you have A.J. Brown coming to the defense of Jalen Hurts. A.J. Brown had a funny comment about Donovan McNabb and Terrell Owens arguing, then how Vince Papale came out of retirement to catch a few passes. He was basically using that as a metaphor for outlandish reporting. And listen, I know that some people will say, well, of course A.J. Brown is going to deny the report because he's Jalen Hurts' receiver. A.J. Brown is trying to make his quarterback look good. I can understand that perspective, but the fact that you have a reporter and a player saying two different things, that really raises concerns about the legitimacy of this report to me. And there's this one thing that Derrick Gunn said. He said that in 10 plays, Jalen Hurts had 4 incompletions, 3 interceptions, and 3 sacks. That is 10 plays run. So you're telling me that in 10 plays, Jalen Hurts didn't have a single good play? You're telling me that in 10 plays, he made 10 mistakes? He didn't have at least one good play? That is very unlikely to me. That is very hard to believe. And you know that this is the part of the year where it's slow and people are desperate for clicks. Like we're in July. Reporters are infamous for exaggerating and sensationalizing stuff for viewers so they could get attention. We're at that part of the year. So the fact that you have 10 plays run and all 10 end in mistakes, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. And listen, I'm not saying that Jalen Hurts is incapable of having a bad day. We've seen him have bad days. Like he had terrible games against the Cowboys, the Panthers, although we won that game thanks to defense and special teams, the Giants, the first Giants game, and the Buccaneers both times, but I've seen him have great games too. I saw him play well against the Kansas City Chiefs, a game that we lost. I saw him play well against the Los Angeles Chargers, a game that we lost. I saw him play well against the Denver Broncos. I saw him play well against the Washington football team to clinch our playoff spot. Well, that was part of the process to clinch the playoff spot. And listen, like Jalen Hurts, as I like Jalen Hurts, but there's going to be a lot of pressure on him this year, very reasonably so, because Howie Roseman has done a very good job of surrounding him with weapons. He traded up to get Devontae Smith. He screwed over the Giants in the process, which we all loved. He went, and now this year, he trades for A.J. Brown. He has a running game. He has an offensive line. There is no excuses for Jalen Hurts this year. And I really think that he has that dog in him. I think that he has that grit to get past his deficiencies. I really think that he has the tenacity. He has the mindset. He has the mental fortitude to really up his craft. And that whole trade we made with the Saints, that was definitely about Jalen Hurts because that was Howie Roseman making sure that we have an insurance policy. If Jalen Hurts doesn't work out this year, that's Howie Roseman making sure that we have moves to get another quarterback. And listen, if Jalen Hurts can't make it work this year, then I fully support looking at other options because I think that's fair. If he can't get it done this year, then I support looking at other options. But you know what? I believe that he will get it done. And if he's having mistakes in camp, if this is true about his struggles in camp, then you know what? I'd rather him get the bugs out right now. I'd rather him make the mistakes right now than come September where he's throwing like 3 interceptions a game and completing like 1 out of 10 passes. You know what? It's okay because if he struggles now, that gives him time to think about his mistakes. That gives him time to recover from those mistakes. I'd rather him make the mistakes now and learn than when the season comes to then just crap the bed. If there's any time to make mistakes, it's right now. So Jalen Hurts, if you are making mistakes, you know what? Just pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and then keep moving forward because I believe in you. I think you can be a franchise quarterback. But as very reasonably so, the bar is going to be much higher this year. Last year was your first season as a starter. You led us to the playoffs, and we got to see more. There is no reason that this team should win. There's no reason that this team shouldn't win at least one playoff game. We don't have to go all the way to the Super Bowl. I'm not expecting that, but at least one playoff win. That's what I'm looking for. And 10 plus wins. That's another thing. So take care, everybody, and go Birds.